Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. I'm at Basel World 2013 with Vincent Perriard of HYT, and we're here to look at the new H2. Vincent, how are you?
Good.
Good. So show us what we've all been waiting to see, the H2, which is a follow-up to the H1 watch, the hydromechanical horologist, so with the liquid hour or the minute indicator, or hour indicator, and the new one here, which is just impressive. I want you to explain this great new watch.
Okay, so well, the H2 is the second step in our brand building efforts. We do have the idea of building like 4 different pillars: H1, 2, and 3, and 4, and this is the second exercise. And we have decided to go with Giulio Papi from Audemars Piguet, Renaud Papi, because I know this guy and he's a genius. And we wanted to have his point of view on the HYT project. So the first thing that we decided to do all together was to give more space, more visibility to the movements. So as you can see with the watch, the first exercise was to change the angles of the 2 pistons, to have them in the V shape, which is the analogy of the car industry, the car engine, very racy.
It looks really cool that way. Really cool.
And what you maybe see here on the camera with the camera is it's 3-dimensional. So the V shape is not just like a flat V, but it's really going on the other directions. It's very cool. And so we had the opportunity then to use much more the space of the watch to build the movements within the case. So that gives this impression of the movements being all over the place, not just like on one part of the watch, but to really use the space. And Giulio is one of the master genius to use 3D different layers with the movement. It really creates an atmosphere. When you see the watch, it's like, wow, it's a big surprise. And when you turn it here, let me just open here, then you see the 2 barrels. It's 8 days power reserve, so it's very powerful. It's very big autonomy, in fact, and that's a big improvement from the if you compare to the H1. And you can see the power reserve, so the reserve left, by seeing the tensity of the spring behind the barrel.
So the barrels are skeletonized, so you can see the springs wound or not.
Correct. That's correct.
That's fantastic. So there's an interesting thing about this watch where it's a totally different movement, and the time is displayed in a slightly different way. It's similar, but essentially you're not adding any complications, which is a kind of novel thing for a brand's second watch. What influenced that decision?
It depends. To answer the question, let me just quickly explain you what are the features of the watch. There are 3 main things that we have changed or adapted for this watch. Number 1 is the minute. The minute hand is now centered.
Right.
Before that, it was at noon, and now we have like a minute hand, which is in fact a jumping minute. It's not a jumping hour; it's a jumping minute. When the watch reach 6 o'clock, then the 30 minutes, then the hand moves, jump to the next one, and continue here.
Oh.
So the minute is jumping here.
So it's not exactly retrograde, but it skips this whole area.
It skips, exactly.
I see.
Okay, so this is one function which is totally new compared to the H1. The other thing, we have added the HNR, which is the position of the crown. So if you pull the crown, then you will see that in what position your crown is. It's just that's the analogy of the car industry. It's like your gear. You just want to, gear 1, gear 2, gear 3.
Right.
It's exactly the same thing. And the third thing, we have put a little device which indicates you the best possible temperature of the watch. We do know that if the watch is too hot, too warm, okay, then it will affect the density of the liquid. Okay. And that was true for the H1. It's not true anymore for the H2, because in fact we have put a little device also within the watch, which was called compensateur thermique. That's a French word, which is a thermical composition system, which will allow you, even if you are in Death Valley or you are in the Pole North, we say North Pole, sorry, you will not have any problem or any effect of the temperature to the watch. But we have this little device which indicates you if you are in the blue zone, it means that it's too cold. White is right, and hot is it's too hot. It's when it's.
So there's a little red, white, and blue indicator there. That's what that is.
That's not the French flag.
No, is it the American flag?
It could be.
It could be.
It could be. So, voila. So those are new devices that we've put in the H2, and but I would say, to be honest, and that the first idea, the first concept was really to to disassemble the movements and to reconstruct the movement in a different way, in a very impactful way. And I think that hopefully we've done the right job.
I think it's beautiful. I actually like the fact that you re-engineer the whole concept while making it fresh, while not having to add new stuff and allowing more time to wait so you can develop it and things like that. But this is a great piece. So again, this is the HYT H2, new for 2013. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ryan.